Hey, Moneytologists! I want you to think about the last time you bought something you didn't need. That quick burst of excitement, right? Or how about checking your phone the second it buzzes? That little zing you feel? That's not happiness. That's your brain being hijacked by dopamine. We live in the instant gratification economy. 2 day shipping, endless scrolling, and emotional spending have trained your brain to demand rewards now. And this addiction to instant dopamine is the silent killer of your bank account. Today, we're doing a dopamine detox. We're going to dive into the science of why you keep sabotaging your money and how to use the power of delayed gratification to build genuine wealth. Because if you can't control your brain, you can't control your budget. Let's get started. So, what exactly is dopamine? Most people think it's the pleasure chemical. That's wrong. Dopamine is the seeking or wanting chemical. It motivates you to search for the reward, not enjoy the reward itself. It's what makes you scroll endlessly, check notifications, and most importantly, for your wallet, buy things. When you're stressed about your debt, which releases cortisol, your brain screams for a quick fix. That cheap instant dopamine hit comes from retail therapy or that unnecessary online purchase. The result? A toxic loop. You get stressed about money, you spend money to relieve the stress, and the debt makes you more stressed. The core problem is the instant reward always sabotages the future reward. Your brain prioritizes the small, guaranteed dopamine hit today over the massive, delayed reward of financial freedom tomorrow. Your subconscious is currently programmed to chase dopamine in ways that are actively making you broke. Here are the top 3 dopamine traps you must recognize. 1. The open box. Hit. This is the dopamine release you get from the act of purchasing, the notification that the item is shipped, and the ritual of opening the box. The item itself is secondary. Solution. Train yourself to love the dopamine hit of checking your growing savings account instead. 2. Notification. Slavery. Every bank alert, credit card offer, or sales email is designed to hijack your attention and give you a little ding of dopamine. This trains your brain to be constantly distracted and reactive, leaving you no mental energy for intentional, long-term financial planning. 3. Future self-neglect. Your brain treats your future self like a stranger. Future me will deal with this credit card bill. This psychological distance makes borrowing easy. To fix this, you must build a relationship with future you. We'll cover how in a moment. We need to talk about the childhood dopamine blueprint. Your addiction to instant gratification probably didn't start with Amazon. It started much earlier. Think about how you were rewarded as a child. Was it with things? Did your parents use food or toys to soothe sadness or reward academic achievement? If so, your brain was trained early on. Feeling bad? Get a quick physical reward. Feeling good? Reinforce it with a material reward. As adults, we simply swap the toys for luxury gadgets and credit card bills. We are still using external purchases to regulate internal emotions. To truly break the shame cycle and the spending addiction, you must become aware of this blueprint. When you feel the urge to spend, ask yourself, what childhood need is this purchase trying to meet? Often, the answer is comfort, validation, or temporary control. You must learn to meet those needs with internal, healthy rewards instead of external financial burdens. We also need to dive deeper into the FOMO feedback loop. This is where your phone becomes a weapon against your wallet. When you see a curated highlight reel, your friend's perfect holiday, a colleague's new gadget, your brain doesn't register the reality. It only registers the threat of inadequacy. That threat triggers the dopamine-seeking behavior. You feel compelled to keep up, by making an impulse purchase or booking an unbudgeted trip. The toxic loop here is twofold. A. You spend money you don't have to chase an illusion. B. You then post your own curated illusion, which makes someone else feel inadequate and spend more money. The solution is simple but hard. De-link your financial goals from your social identity. Your net worth is not determined by your news feed. It's time to take back control. The goal isn't to eliminate dopamine, that's impossible, but to rewire it towards long-term, wealth-building behaviors. Here's your 3-step dopamine detox strategy. Step 1. Implement the 72-hour rule. Every time you feel the urge to buy something non-essential, you must wait 72 hours. This is your cognitive speed bump. The instant desire is almost always gone by day 3. This forces your brain to switch from the emotional wanting center to the logical planning center. Use this time to calculate how much that money could grow if invested. Step 2. Gamified delayed gratification, the future self-tax. Make saving instantly rewarding. For every $100 you successfully resist spending, reward your brain by immediately transferring a smaller, symbolic reward, like $10, into an instant fun fund, or a larger amount into savings. This trains your dopamine to love delay more than the impulse. Step 3. Block the triggers, the environment hack. Your environment controls your behavior. Delete the apps. Unsubscribe from all promotional emails. Turn off most phone notifications. If your brain doesn't see the stimulus, it won't ask for the dopamine. Creating this friction is the single fastest way to regain mental clarity for financial planning. The problem with delayed gratification is that the reward feels too far away for your primitive, dopamine-seeking brain. So, how do we make saving and investing exciting right now? We gamify it. We generate wealth-building dopamine. Celebrate small milestones. Don't wait until the debt is $0. Celebrate paying off $1,000 or hitting a 1% interest rate drop. These small micro wins flood your brain with dopamine and reinforce the winning habit. Visualization is key. Your brain struggles with abstract numbers. You need to make your future self real. Spend 5 minutes daily visualizing what that debt-free life feels like, smells like, and looks like. This visualization triggers dopamine, making the long-term reward feel closer and more tangible. The reverse auction method. Make spending painful and saving satisfying. Every time you save an extra $50, post it on a dedicated savings tracker. Your brain will start to associate the act of saving with the immediate satisfaction of progress and competence. You're not fundamentally bad with money. You're fighting a biological addiction to instant gratification, and the economy is built to exploit it. The journey to wealth isn't about rigid budgeting. It's about mastering your mental game. It's about trading that cheap, temporary dopamine hit from a new purchase for the deep, lasting satisfaction of watching your wealth grow. That is the true power of Moneytology. If this gave you the mental clarity you needed, hit that like button and subscribe to Moneytology for more wealth psychology every week. Ready to start the detox today?